Project for today is going to be this new Holland sickle mower I got for behind the WD. I've had it for a while, but I didn't use it a heck of a lot. I did put a new pitman arm on it quite a while back. This one's already starting to look like it might be getting a little bit rotted, so we'll see how long that'll last. But it's a new Holland. I don't know if you can see the tag too good there, but it's a 45, 46, 47 mower, which I haven't seen too many of these around. It's a belt driven down here, and it's got the super long PTO shaft running up, but it needs to be oiled up and greased up. I did get it pulled out last night and tried it a little bit, but the grass was pretty wet, so it didn't do too good of a job. But I just want to cut some walking trails and stuff because the hay is getting a little bit longer again, and they're not gonna take a second crop off of this. Is later in the year now, so this field usually only gets one crop taken off of it. But then when I went to start the tractor last night, I lost connection on where the battery cable connects to the starter here. So I took the cable off and I just hooked the jumper pack right to this to get it running. So we'll go clean up that cable and get that put back on. Then we'll get it fired up, and I gotta air up the tire on the mower and then grease some stuff up, and we'll see how it mows. So this is the cable that was on there. I don't know how well you can see. The backside here where it was contacting was really corroded, so I'm gonna clean that up quick. That's pretty good. And this end here, I might just clean up just because I hooked the jumper pack to that a lot, because I have a crappy battery in there. I'm gonna throw this cable back on. Hopefully that was our main issue. I cleaned up the nut a little bit too. That should be good. I wanted to check the antifreeze real quick. That's pretty low. I'll have to add some to that before we get started. It does weep a little bit out of that water pump. I'll have to get that replaced at some point. But other than that, I think I'm just gonna lube up the mower and then we'll see how it cuts. Alright, I got the tractor topped off with antifreeze, and we'll grease a few points on this thing if it'll take grease. We're just about out of grease, I think. I think that bearing was sealed here, so I can't grease that one. Gearbox down here. Most of the moving parts anyway. Then we'll put a little oil on the little ball at the end of the sickle there. I'm not really sure what that part would be called. We'll put the sickle down and do that. That should be most of the stuff. One more spot over here. So here is the connection I was talking about. There's just a little ball there. We'll put a little oil on that. And that should be most of the moving parts. I do need to maybe adjust this spring tension, because this does, when you get going, it kind of lays flat and doesn't really, it puts a little bit too much pressure on the ground, I think. But we'll try it, see how it does. This sickle isn't the greatest either, but well, working with what we got here. I just want to cut a couple of trails for not doing a 40-acre field or nothing. Well, the mower did pretty good. It misses a little bit of hay. You can see some of this stuff, but this is kind of tough clack grass and stuff. But it mowed a pretty good path. There's one spot down there that it missed, but I stopped there to get a different shot and on the camera, and then when I started again it plugged a little bit. So I had a couple of plug ups, but it mostly because I hit gopher mounds. But other than that, it did good. I need to probably do a little work to the sickle, but for a mower of this age, it's surprising how good these things work. Usually the downfall is these pitman arms, but this one does have a trip mechanism here that I think that spring there is weak, because that will trip sometimes when you're really not in that thick of grass or anything. But I just thought I'd do a quick video on this. Friday I'll be back to doing a repair video, but I was out gonna mow some trails anyway, so I thought I'd just do a quick video on it. But that's gonna do it for this one. If you like this sort of thing, like the videos and subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you on the next one.